Gordon Ramsay, one of the best, if not the best chefs in the world. Luckily, I'm in Vegas, the city with the most Ramsay restaurants in America. I'm a huge fanboy, so in this video, I'm gonna be visiting 3 Ramsay restaurants and deciding which one is the best. Now you might be thinking, Josh, there are more than 3 Ramsay restaurants in Vegas. Why are you only visiting just 3? Well, the answer to that is, I blew this video's budget all on strippers last night. Let's go. This might be the only dish that Brits know how to cook. You know, nothing too complex. You guessed it, it's fish and chips. So the first location we're at is, of course, Gordon Ramsay Fish and Chips. Let's go check out his take on the British classic. Okay, of course, we got the classic Gordon Ramsay Fish and Chips. So they give you 3. I gotta do some research. I think the fish is haddock. All right, cheers. Dude, that's hot. Burned my mouth. But the fish is very light, very buttery, super flaky. And the batter is super crisp, fried perfectly. Okay, we got 2 different sauces. We got the Gordon signature and the curry mango. All right, let's try with the sauces. Oh yeah, there's nothing like fish and chips and tartar sauce. Super tangy, really creamy. It has like a nice thick consistency to it. Now for the curry mango. Wow, that is good. Except for the fact that there's no heat in it. It tastes like authentic curry. Nice hint of mango to it. Okay, now time for the chips. They got their frying technique down, like perfectly crisp, not too greasy. They gotta change their oil like every day. That's just how fresh these taste. I'd expect nothing less from Gordon Ramsay. I think this lives up to what I was expecting. And there you go, that's the fish and chips. Let's go to the next spot. The next location we're at is Gordon Ramsay Burger. Now, if I'm gonna be trusting any Brits to cook such an American classic, it's the one and only Gordon Ramsay. Okay, so I got the 24-hour burger, which has braised short rib, red eye barbecue sauce, white cheddar cheese, brown sugar bacon, arugula, cold brew vinaigrette, and pickled shallots, as Ramsay would say. This is one thick burger. Cheers. Damn, that's f***ing good. This burger is packed with flavor, so juicy, so flavorful. And the arugula, the cheese, the vinaigrette, and the barbecue sauce just adds like a nice layering of flavor on top of the already like perfectly seasoned patty. It is hella greasy though. My fingers are like drenched in oil right now. And the bacon. It has like that nice sweetness to it that comes from the brown sugar. It's amazing. That's a good burger. All right, time for the onion rings. It looks like they were just like dusted with like Parmesan cheese on top. Not as crispy as how I usually like my onion rings, but still very good. Like one of my pet peeves when I get onion rings is when the batter is like 90% of the onion ring and there's no like onion in it. But this, perfectly coated, nice onion filling to it. The batter isn't too much. It's light. It's surprisingly not that greasy. Time to try out the sauce on the side. I honestly have like no clue what that sauce is. I think it's chives. I'm gonna say chives. But it's very light, very refreshing. But it does have like a strong chive flavor to it. I might be completely off, but if I was on the Gordon Ramsay House Kitchen Palate Taste Test Challenge, I might just be called an idiot sandwich. I don't know. But overall, the onion rings are very good. Gotta go back to this burger. I can feel like my arteries clogging up right now. Last bite. I'd say Gordon did a good job with the American Classic. The one thing for me though is that I feel like it's a little too greasy, but I feel like that like perfectly encapsulates the American burger. But still, overall, very, very good. Time to head over to the final spot. And the last restaurant is, of course, the iconic Hell's Kitchen. Obviously, based on the show, the series is my childhood growing up. Just getting to eat here is an unreal experience. All right, enough dilly-dallying, let's head inside. They actually did a pretty good job paying homage to the show and making it look like the actual set. I think the only thing missing is like speakers in the background of like Gordon Ramsay just yelling profanities at the kitchen. I think that'd make it just a little bit more authentic. So we got the prix-fixe. Is that how you pronounce it? Price fix? Prix-fixe. Okay, we got the prix-fixe menu, which includes like signature dishes from the show. So we got the scallops, the beef Wellington, and okay, this one's actually not in the show, but I know it's a British classic. It includes the sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, I'm excited to try. Wow, this looks like literal like art on a plate. It's beautiful. What I love is that they switch up the presentation of the appetizers every time. I've actually been to this place before, plenty of times. There's always a reason to come back because they're always switching it up. It's really good, really good. Dude, this is even better than last time. The scallops are like so fresh, so juicy. The taste of the scallops mixed with like whatever the brown sauce is on top. I don't know what sauce, the sauce they used on top. The scallops and the sauce paired together makes for like a nice like rich umami flavor. That's incredible. The squash puree is actually good. Yeah, it adds like a nice sweetness to balance out that rich umami flavor. Amazing. Dude, that was incredible. Look at this, gorgeous. Obviously, Gordon's classic beef Wellington, perfectly cooked on the inside. You got that nice vibrant red inside. Oof. I don't know if you could hear this, but like the pastry is like so crispy, so flaky. All right, time to dig in. Wow, the puff pastry, super flaky, rich, buttery, and then the beef Wellington on the inside. Yeah, nice, hearty, cooked to perfection, super juicy, super tender. It almost like melts in your mouth. All right, let's add it with the sauce. With the sauce. Wow, that like nice smooth. I think it's like a red wine demi-glaze. It's honestly just like a great balance of textures. Flavorful, bold, savory. Honestly, I think the puff pastry, the star of the dish for me. I can't not comment on these mashed potatoes. The texture is just velvety. It's not too thick, not too runny. So, so good. Holy. Like all the components on this dish just like perfectly complement one another. Wow. And for dessert, we got the sticky toffee pudding. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. Dude, this is good.
What I said.
Yo, they must have changed the recipe. Because I got this before, and like, I'm gonna be honest, it was too sweet before. I did not like it at all. I thought it was too much. But this, I feel like the sweetness level is like toned down a little bit. Okay, so the sticky toffee pudding has like a nice, rich caramel flavor to it. The cake, it's like perfectly spongy. And together with that ice cream, it has like a nice like hot, nice cold balance to it, yeah. Wow, that's amazing. The ice cream, I thought it was vanilla, but it's actually speculoos. It plays off of the caramel, adds like another layer to it, you know? That I think vanilla couldn't. Nice touch. I'm sad now. I ran out of the speculoos ice cream, and I think without the ice cream, it's too much. You know what? It's too much. The caramel and the pudding, it's too rich. It does need the ice cream to balance it out. But without the ice cream, it almost tastes like I'm gonna get diabetes. Kind of ironic. And that is Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Amazing experience if you're a fan of this show like I am. Honestly, every time I come here, it just fulfills the Gordon Ramsay fanboy in me. All right, I think that's it. And that was my trip to Vegas. First, my least favorite out of the three. I have to say, it's gotta be Gordon Ramsay burger. Don't get me wrong, the burger was good, but I prefer to feel like I'm not gonna have a heart attack by the end of the meal. And looking back, the burger was hella pink on the inside. If it was anywhere other than Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, I would have sent it back to the kitchen for being raw. Raw. Now for my favorite. It might be a little bit obvious, but I gotta give it to Hell's Kitchen. Just getting to eat the signature dishes from the show is an unreal experience. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time on Eating Till We're Broke.